I'm John Hinkle, the senior pastor of First Presbyterian Church here in downtown Murfreesboro. This is your Monday review of the week that is ahead of us. The truth is, this is, if you just kind of look on the calendar of First Presbyterian Church, you might say there's really nothing going on. Of course, the reality is everything's going on. Our preschool is just going full steam ahead. We will have our last adult class of Wonderful Wednesday until the new year, so we hope you can join that. Your invitation will be on your tidbits, in tidbits. So please, come on and join us. And of course, it's the conversation we have is ongoing, meaning you can jump in even if you haven't been part of the conversation. Come and join us and be part of that. You can kind of get a taste of what we're doing on Zoom. Speaking of preschool, I just talked to our director, Karen Winford. Karen was kind of talking about some of the creative ways that they are going to do Thanksgiving and Christmas a little bit differently this year because of COVID and how we are going to engage our parents. So that was kind of exciting to hear. We would ask that you continue to pray for our children's program and Meredith Peck and the work that she is doing and ongoing that she's doing. Again, kind of trying to creatively think out of the box, which, it's one thing to do things that you've been doing all along and that work well for you. It's another thing to come up with new and fresh ideas when you don't know if they're going to work or not, especially in this day and age. And of course, Bobby Harding's doing the same thing. In fact, we're all doing the same thing. We are thinking of ways that we can best minister not only to you, but to our community. And then last but not least, I would ask that you continue to prayerfully consider how you can help our congregation financially. The work of the church continues. As we have stated before and we'll state again, we are promising to continue to take care of all our staff members. We continue to support financially our dietitian who helps on Wonderful Wednesday, Jessica and Sarah, even though we haven't had a Wonderful Wednesday on site since COVID started. And we're doing that for our nursery workers because we feel that obligation to make sure that we take care of our employees, take care of our staff. And then we are also doing the same thing for our missional partners, for the Outreach Foundation, for Greenhouse Ministry, for Room at the Inn, for Coldest Nights and Journey Home and Doors of Hope. We are continuing to support them and uphold our obligation financially. But in order to do that, we depend on our congregation. We depend on the members of the church. So just remind you that there are really kind of four ways to give. You can give the old-fashioned way, come to church. And we have offering plates. We don't pass them down the pew, but they're out there, and just put your offering there. You can do snail mail. You can mail it in. You can do online giving. They're great tutorial videos of how you can set that up and just not even worry about how, when and how you're going to give. And then lastly, you can have your bank actually just pay us directly. I'll be honest with you. I'm just not really good about talking about money. It's not my favorite subject to talk about. But the reality is for the church, for our church to continue moving forward in mission and ministry, we definitely need your support. So I just ask you to prayerfully consider what God is calling you to do for First Presbyterian Church. I hope you have a great week. Please remember, if you need me or any of the staff members or any of the ministers, call us, contact us. We're there. This morning, I got to have coffee outside with one of our saints, and it was so good to be with him. Lastly, just remind you, if you're having an upcoming surgery, please call your caregiver or contact the church office. One of the ministers will pray with you outside the hospital just so you can experience once more that peace that passes all understanding. Listen, I hope you have a great week. I hope that you will experience God in amazing ways. And I just want you to know that God is already working and preparing your heart for Sabbath rest and worship. I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.